Um, Dove Sono is an aria sung by the Countess Almaviva, who in the Barber of Seville was Rosina, who was pursued by who she thought was Lindoro, who turned out to be the Count of the Marriage of Figaro. Now, they've been married about 3 years, and she's only about 21 years old. And he's already philandering again, as it was his habit before. And she's embarrassed and humiliated. And so the last one that he's after is her maid, Susanna, it's her wedding day. And the Count wants to bed her right after the wedding. That was an old custom that the lord of the manor could have the first night with any female in his palace. I call this, you know, sort of the dysfunctional life of the palace, because there are many, many characters in this opera that are all doing very strange things and having assignations and secrets and tricks and all kinds of things. So in this aria, Susanna and the Countess, both of whom are about 21 years old, cook up a scheme whereby they will trick the Count into behaving himself. And what they're going to do is Susanna's going to dress in the Countess's clothes, and the Countess is going to dress in Susanna's clothes. And Susanna ostensibly will meet him in the garden, in the gazebo. However, it will be his wife who meets him, and that will hopefully bring him to his senses. Now, in this aria, she's waiting for, the Countess is waiting for Susanna to come back after going and seeing the Count and promising to meet him in the garden. And she wonders what the Count's reaction will be. And the recitative, she says, Susanna isn't here yet. I wonder what the Count's reaction will be. He's so violent and so crazed sometimes, and but what's the harm? After all we're going to do is just change clothes and under the cover of darkness. And then she suddenly realizes, oh heavens, what has this brought me to, where I have to enlist the services of my maid to help me get my husband back. And then the aria proper, Dove Sono, is her remembering the sweet days of yesteryear, where the Count, who was then Lindoro, was wooing her, and she wonders if they're over, all those precious years. And then she gets very angry and says, after all of my faithfulness and constancy, he has dishonored me, and how could he do that? He has a cruel heart. And basically that's what the aria says. Now, the funny thing about this day is that as of next year at this time, I'm going to be 80 years old. So this is sort of, you know, the 50 is the new 30. This is 79 is the new 21 for today. Okay, I'm going to start the aria, the recitative from here. So I'm supposed to be in a room by myself, by the way. This is the Countess alone.
You want us to leave?
No. Okay. E Susanna non viene, sono ansiosa di sapere come il conte accolse la proposta. Oh, quanto ardito il progetto mi par, che un sposo si vivace e geloso. Ma che mal c'è? Cangiando i miei vestiti con quelli di Susanna, i suoi con miei. Al favor della notte. Oh cielo, a qual mi stato fatale io son ridotta d'un consorte crudel, che dopo avermi commisso in verite
unto